Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm no longer willing to hear, oh, I did the best I could, as if that's an excuse for trash parenting. No, for real. Because when you think about it, when you heal with Allah SUBHANALLAH, BISMILLAHIRAHMANIRAHIM, by the way, you realize that there was ample opportunity, ample time for you to mend things with your child. If you care about the relationship, as you say you do, you would do your part. You would change the way that you view yourself, change the way that you view your child. Just change something. You know, instead of projecting, oh, you're narrow-minded. This is why we can never have a conversation. Confirmation, green light, error specific. Okay? I'm just no longer willing to hear that, because it was actually ample opportunity, ample times for you to do better, be a better person overall. But no, you don't never want to self-reflect. You feel me? Parents never don't want to self-reflect. Narcissistic parents never want to self-reflect and be like, dang, like they never want to admit that they could have been the problem, because they were. This whole time, confirmation indication, they want to make it seem like you the problem, and that you can't never do nothing right, and that you should always make an excuse for the way that they treat you. How you guilt tripping me? Confirmation, how you guilt tripping me for putting up boundaries for me not to excuse or put up with your BS no more? Because it really gets to a point like, how you gonna guilt trip me because I don't want to put up with the way that you treat me? What? No, this ain't right. This something ain't adding up. Nope. I ain't finna hear it. I ain't. This whole time, bro, they don't never want to apologize to their children, but they want their child to apologize to them. When after a while, you kind of think about it. I put up with my parents' disrespect, and they expected me to just tolerate it for this long. And really, it's like, you should have been, confirmation fast card, you should have been hearing the apologies yourself. But no, you probably have never heard a real apology, bro. You probably heard a half-ass apology just to get the conversation over with. Because they don't want to be uncomfortable, bro. They 9 times out of 10, bro, or 9 times out of 10, bro, they don't even like you. They don't even like you as a person, bro. They just want you around, because it's like, especially if you try to move out their crib, bro, like your parents' crib with narcissistic parents' crib, you're going to realize that they don't want you around as a person, because when you're around, the same treatment, the same cycles, the same loops going to continue. They want you around because now they don't have nobody to project, nitpick on, blame. They don't got nobody to spread their insecurities and their trash mindsets to. A conversation with them is never really two-sided. It's a one-way street where they're just trying to brainwash you into how they think. They want you to be a bot, big. They want you to be a robot, not thinking for yourself. Nah, bro. This ain't that, bro. This ain't that, bro. This ain't that. They don't even like you around, bro. And I seen this video. Shawty said something so nice. She was saying somehow, remember, if they haven't came to you and talked about it or apologized, that means that in their head, in their heart, in their brain, they're protecting a lie. And if they're protecting a lie, that they don't really care, like they don't love you like they say they do, because they know what they're doing wrong. They know, like, especially if extreme measures had to be taken in the crib, like from a child's perspective, and they know they was wrong and they still don't want to talk about it, they're protecting a lie in their head. Okay, confirmations. Boom, bro. Indications, bro. Confirmation, bro. They're protecting a lie in their head. They don't care about you like they say they do. They don't really love you like they say they love. Love. Please. That ain't love, bro. That's control. That's control, bro. They want you to be a yes man. They want to live through you. They want you to ask them permission. It don't matter how old you is. They want you to go through them for every decision in your life, big, small. They want you to ask them permission for every little thing. They don't want you to be independent. They probably never even taught you nothing. They don't want to give you a helping hand. You probably have jealous parents, jealous mother. She don't never want to extend a hand or help, bro. And possession ain't love. I'm going to say that again. Possession ain't love. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Possession ain't love. It ain't cute. No. It's toxic. Some of these parents out here, bro, are just not good. Like, they're just not good people. Because how do you constantly treat your child like that? Your children like that? And then you're going to feed one of the children's ears or some of the children's ears. And then now, boom, the siblings have a rift between them because of the parents feeding their head. And until the other siblings choose to do the healing, choose to spend time apart from their parents, bro, it's like, I feel it. But at the same time, even mistreatment from your siblings is unexcused. Narcissistic people or toxic family dynamics refuse to see you as a changed person. They want to view you how you was when you was 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, as if you were never finna move past the person who you was from 15, 16 years old. What? Not only that, as soon as you grow up, confirmation indication, what's gonna happen, bro? They finna give you adult tasks, adult responsibilities, but then they never finna treat you or give you the respect of an adult. They still finna treat you like a child, talk to you like a child. They refuse to see that you can change for real. Confirmation, they refuse to see that you can change for real. It's sad. Whole time they projecting, oh, you so narrow-minded. You should know, whole time they the narrow-minded ones. Whole time they don't want to see your side of the story, your perspective. They think you dumb, fast car confirmation. They think you can't do nothing by yourself, for yourself. They think you just this naive, yes man, yes woman. Just going for anything, anyone, anybody, any environment. As if you can't learn, as if you can't grow, as if you can't change, as if God can't use you. No, bitch, this ain't that. They refuse to see, and the whole time, bitch, growing up with narcissists, bro, they never finna give you the space to grow. They never finna give you the space to heal. Not like how it should be. They never finna give you space to grow, to be who you are, bro. If they can't even give you a safe space to even express yourself, to be who you are, bro, you think they finna allow room for growth, for change? No, you making them uncomfortable, and you see it, you know it. You see it, you know it. You see it, you know it. They're uncomfortable with their own self, so they try to shut you down. And I remember, bro, ever since I was little, bro, or you could have, ever since you was little, bro, you could have had parents, bro, anytime that she was happy, or shit, even to this day, sorry for the cursing, even to this day, bro, if anybody just openly expresses themselves or is too happy, just expressing themselves, you could have had parents, a mother or father or both, being like, and questioning you, like, why are you so happy? Like, why are you smiling? As if they annoyed with your happiness. They don't like when you happy. When you do hobbies or stuff that make you happy, they don't like it. They have a distaste for your happiness, for real. Because it don't look like happiness that they approve of in their own mind. As if we got to see your permission to live my life. To this day, bro, in my crib, bro, I see it. People will express happiness to the dogs, to my dogs, bro. Or it's family dogs, you feel me? And my mom finna shut it down. Like, it's been a few seconds, not even 10 seconds, bro. You show love to the dog, bro. She gets mad. She's like, all right, busker. Which literally means stop it. Like, she's irritated, bro. Showing love, bro. She's irritated by that, bro. No, bro. If I live through it, I get to talk about it, bro. No, bro. You ain't got to put people names out there, but if you lived it, you can talk about it, bro. Don't make people make you feel like you tripping or you crazy. You got to keep the dysfunction inside the family, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, these narcissists, 10 times out of 10, actually, these narcissists, confirmation indication, Allahu Alam, astaghfirullah. But these narcissists going to be putting on this mask, bro, to everybody like they these good people in this world. No, bro, they ain't. You see how they really at behind closed doors? It's a complete night and day difference. Like, take off this mask outside. Let's see. Show them people how you really is. Come on. You ain't got no shame to treat your kids like that behind closed doors, but you finna take the credit for the child hyper independence, which they actually had to learn because you ain't do your job as parents to teach them nothing. But you finna what? You finna take the credit as if you this great parent when you not. You're not this great parent, bro. You're not these great parents, bro. You're not. Stop taking your child's credit, bro, for the growth that they had to do with God, bro. Confirmation indication, because you ain't teach them nothing. How you finna sit up here and take the credit when you ain't teach them nothing? My own mama never even taught me how to put on a pad. You would think as a woman, something that's so normal that you go through monthly, that, dang, you get taught, bro. This shit make me like emotional, bro. You ain't get taught nothing, bro, but you expected to know it all. It's frustrating. It's saddening. Because you get called out your name, bro, growing up all your life. As if it was your fault when they ain't do their job. This ain't that, bro. School had to teach me how to put on a pad. 5th grade, bro. All the girls in one class, the boys in another class. My mama ain't teach me how to put on a pad. My mama ain't teach me nothing. My dad ain't teach me shit. They ain't teach me nothing, bro. Nothing. They don't want you to become this independent person, bro. They claim, oh, I just want you to become independent. No, they don't. No, they don't. Especially if it don't look like the version of you in their own minds. If your life do not look like the life that they had for you in their own mind, especially when you was growing up, bro, they finna disapprove so bad, bro. And they finna be mad at the fact, confirmation indication, that you setting up boundaries, bro. How you mad at me? Because I don't want to tolerate your disrespect. When if you, I swear to God, bro, I done been through so much disrespect, bro. So much disrespect. I returned the thing 3 days in a row. And I wasn't even disrespectful. I just stopped talking. I stopped talking to folks for 3 days. Folks was crashing out, crying. What did I do? And I went through that over 12 months. Over 12 months of the same disrespect day after day. I ain't do nothing to your ass. Siblings, bro. Siblings, bro, they also refuse to see your growth, to see that you change. It ain't my job to see that it ain't my job for me to make you know that I'm a changed person. Just doing some work. That ain't my job. I ain't finna go out my way no more. Try to prove myself to these folks who bent on misunderstanding me. No, bro, this ain't that, bro. Extended family, cousins, auntie, uncles came to my crib, bro, disrespecting me under the family crib, calling me out my name. How you got some audacity to come to somebody's house and disrespect them right in their own crib? How dare you? You got no class. You have no class. Like, where's your shame? You got no shame, huh? And you saying that bitch so confidently, laughing in people's face confidently. Oh, you ain't got no class about yourself, no self-respect. That just tell me everything about you. You projecting so hard, so bad. No, bro. Stop letting things slide, bro. You see the red flags, you cut it off, bitch. You cut that bitch off. You cut them folks off, bitch. This ain't that, cuz. We not letting these folks slide with their disrespect no more, bitch. Folks calling me out my name. Folks lying on me, on my character. No, bitch, you ain't got to say nothing either. Watch God clear up your name. Watch God clear. Al-Muntakim. One of the 99 names of Allah, the Avenger. What that mean, the Avenger? Don't say a word. Don't disrespect folks like they done disrespected you. Why? Because you finna be held accountable for your actions. It don't matter. Do not retaliate. Do not give a reaction, because you finna be held accountable for your reaction. They're accountable for theirs. You have the better character, the higher character, better class. Carry yourself with some class around this bitch. Sorry for the cursing. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I'm really working. I'm trying. Okay, like, on God, bitch. I'm really trying. MashAllah SUBHANALLah. Okay, fast for confirmation. Okay, I really am trying. I'm sorry. It feels weird to say, like, confirmation. It really feels weird, like, genuinely. Okay, like, I'm trying. Okay. Anyways, but let me eat some food real quick. Golly. You know what? You know them reels? They be like, Anyways, really funny. Anyways, but do not be letting the disrespect slide no more, bro. Like, folks really got some audacity, bro, to really come up into your house and disrespect you. Like, you really, like, the family crib, bro, they really had some audacity, you know, like, really. And watch these same folks switch up. Oh, I knew you could do it. No, you didn't. Oh, I was supporting you. No, you weren't. No, you didn't. You never mentioned it once to my face. You never showed online support. You never, no, you were actually laughing in my face, literally to my face. You were mocking me in front of my face. So I know that you're talking trash so bad behind my back. If you got audacity to come up here and talk trash to like in my house, bro, or just make faces at me in front of my face, you know. So no, like, it really is that deep. It gets that personal. Okay, set some higher boundaries for yourself. Okay, for real. Anybody experiencing disrespect, you gotta cut it off. Because narcissistic people, bro, this is not even, every time I think about it, you know, you need some silence in your life. I'm telling you. When is your time to self-reflect in your day? Confirmation. Where are you? Notice. Or where are you just getting? If you need direction in your life, and you ain't gonna have no direction if you ain't got no silence. I'm telling you, confirmation, indication. You need silence in your life. Time where you can just think, break down the day, digest your feelings, bro. Just self-reflection. Just deep thinking with God. God's thoughts, your thoughts. When is your self-reflection? What is your debriefing of the day? Yes, it is that deep. Okay, because the more you sit in silence or just have like this like instrumental, I'm not talking about have trap music on where it's lyrics music. No. You need to have, like, if you need like instrumental music, put it on. If it will help you to think, put it on. Okay, I'm not saying, you know, like the ones, let me emphasize, I'm not saying go listen to haram music. I'm saying if you need instrumentals or, you know, those like vibrational frequency music, you know, like 432 hertz. Okay, for example, if it helps you to think, if you need to transition from like heavy music, never being in silence, to like thinking, try out like frequency musics, you know. Go on YouTube or Spotify, whatever, type in like a frequency that you like and just keep that bit on loop. Okay, find what you like, keep it on loop. You really start to realize that narcissistic people, it's not just a one-time disrespect. It's not a two-time disrespect or something that we had talked about 10 times over, 100 times over. No, this is let down after let down after let down, day after day, week after week, hour after hour, minute by minute, bro. Just a letdown, bro. Like week after week, month after month, year after year, years after years after years, decades even. Nah, bro. People who care about you, like they say they do, people who love you, they take what you say into consideration. Y'all ain't got to talk about the same thing 10 times, 100 times for it to click. Okay, it never clicks in their brain because they don't want to self-accountability. They don't want to reflect on themselves or admit that they was wrong. Just take accountability, just self-reflection. They don't want to do that because it makes them uncomfortable, so they rather live in a lie and blame everybody else. Okay? People who care about you, remember this. People who care about you, think about this. Our nervous system is so jacked, bro, that we literally have to unwire ourselves because, bro, stuff, right? We don't claim that energy because we're actively working on it, right? But you have to think about this, bro. People who care about you, imagine this. Just imagine. It's so crazy, right? Imagine this. Someone who really cares about you, okay? You come to them and you express yourself, right? And that takes work because you were always shut down. You don't know how to speak up. Now you got to work on speaking up about your feelings because they were always invalidated, or you were told you're crazy, or it was just dismissed, okay? So now that's something else you got to work on. They're speaking up for yourself, okay? Yeah. When something's wrong, learn to speak up, okay? This is the time. Now! Yeah. Okay? I'm a cat. Meow. Meow. I'm a cat. Meow. Meow. Okay, anyways. Imagine this, though. Somebody in your passenger seat, okay? Like your spouse or something. You tell them, hey, like, I didn't really like what you did today. I don't really like what you said today. You feel me? Then they say, okay, let's talk about this. Wow, like, wow, oh my gosh, like, this is the first time, like, someone's ever like, okay, like, let's sit down, let's talk about it, okay? You were never even given a safe space to even come up to your parents with a problem. That's the problem. Like, they never gave you or created a safe space, but then they were like, try to like bribe information out of you, or like withhold things away from you, like finances, bro, until you did what they said. Or like, they would try to like scream at you, tell me what's wrong. Like, no, literally, these are like realities, bro. Like, I lived it. Okay, but imagine this, okay? Somebody, okay, like, okay, tell me what's wrong. And then you tell them, okay, well, this, that, I feel like this, and I feel like going forward we should do this. Boom, now the other person says, I apologize, I'm sorry for this, okay, I will try to fix this going forward, okay? And boom, like, it's like resolve, bro. Like, inshallah, like conflict resolution, your conflict resolved. And what do you see from your spouse, your partner? You see change. What's something that your parents do that's different from this right here? They actually apologized and they actually put action behind the change. Excuse me. They actually put action behind the sorry. Like, they said they was gonna do what they was finna do. You feel me? That's something that your parents, narcissistic people, do not know how to do. They give you a half-ass apology expecting like it to be okay. They change for 3 days and then revert back, or they don't even change, okay? Let me not even go there. Like, that's being too generous in this. Okay, that's being too generous up in any hot dogs. You feel me? But like, your parents ain't never gave you no change. Like, they still the same folks having the same goals from 2012. Like, let's be so serious. Ugh. Okay, they don't want to blame you, like you the reason why they ain't hit their goals from 2012. But I'm not even finna hear that. Like, let's no, I'm not even finna hear that. Like, no, you don't want to put in the work because you don't want to change. Stop trying to blame external factors or people outside of you for the conflict resolution that you refuse to do inside your own body. Just calm down. Oh my God, these roads. See the eye twitch. No, because it matters more than you think. Like, have you ever been on your period on a shitty ass road, bro? Just like potholes everywhere, bro, like in the A? No, that literally sends you into like a mini psychosis. Thanks for the effects, Allah. Oh my God! It's so irritating. It's so irritating. It's literally so irritating. Imagine you having a hard day and your head hurting and all the you just doing this. It's irritating. I've been there, bro. It's irritating. Like, being on a trash road is actually like aggravating. Like, when the World Cup was here, we had road work done like this, starting like this, ended like this. Okay, so I don't want to hear the fact that, oh, we need 8 years for 285 to be done. Like, what these cones on the road for? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Like, it's so irritating. Or y'all doing, like, I don't even know what y'all doing, like 1 inch a day, 1 pavement a day. There's so many construction like reels like right now, bro. It's like they're just trolling like construction workers and stuff. It's so funny. Like, no disrespect, like, I appreciate y'all for putting in that work, but if I seen the World Cup, if y'all can fix all them roads in time for the World Cup, it's really no excuse. Like, it lets me know that y'all are I don't know. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not attacking individual workers. I don't know who it is, like the county, or I don't know how it works. Oh my God, bro. No, because they're the roads. Anyways, bro, let's just stay focused on task. Okay? Like, let's not take the seriousness away from this message from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for real. You need to clock the disrespect and make them stand on it, okay? Because now, you may realize that talking to your parents literally makes you like it's so disgusting for your nervous system, because you may have been in a minute of like denial, like, no way, like, my parents are not narcissists, or no way, like, they literally brainwash you to believing that, oh, like, no one's gonna love you like your parents. They love, okay? Or like, you can't do nothing without them, or any, just whatever, bro. Basically they like throw down your whole self-confidence. There's no self-love. Like, they break down your self-esteem. They just trash you in your ears day in, day out, okay? No. Okay. No. Okay. What was I even saying, man? I don't know, bro. The moral of the story, bitch, just you. Oh, thank you, Allah. Thank you. Okay, so basically, being around your parents or speaking to them just kind of aggravates you in a way where it's like you're just kind of done with the disrespect. You're just like, I don't even want to talk to you because of the way you've treated me for so long. And you have every right to not talk to these people, by the way. Okay. So you kind of just like go minimal contact. You're not engaging in just any conversation, really. You don't want to be around them, eat around them. You don't want to like just be in the same room, be in the same space as them, because it's just like it's your nervous system is like learning self-worth, self-boundaries. Yes, clap for yourself. Thank Allah SUBHANALLAH for this. Okay, but your nervous system is finally understanding that the disrespect was actually insane. Okay, so you're learning self-worth. You're learning how to build a backbone with Allah SUBHANALLAH, MashAllah SUBHANALLAH ShukranAllah. Okay, but now it's like your parents, instead of reflecting, why is my child not speaking to me? Now they're gonna see my child is so ungrateful. Look at how they are. They're so selfish and they're so rude and just so ungrateful. If they're not talking to me now, I'm not gonna talk to them. Now, see, you're doing this out of a place of self-love and boundaries, okay? Okay, you're doing this out of a place of protecting yourself, protecting your nerves, and just protecting the self, okay? Self-protection. Your parents are doing this out of a place of denial and refusal to look within themselves, and your parents are doing this out of a place of silent treatment, or just they're trying to guilt trip you to you like seeking permission or asking for forgiveness from them. Like, no, they what do they want, bro? They want you to conform into the old you, basically the more controllable version, the version of you that didn't see them for who they were. You had like tinted glasses this whole time, okay, and it wasn't your fault. But when you finally see them for who they are, you can't unsee it. And trying to go back into trying to go back into old ways and see them from those tinted like versions of them of themselves is only going to harm you, because that's not who they are. They were lying to you this whole time about who they were. They're not these good people. They're not like good people do not treat their it gets deeper than just like parents at this point, like, oh, good parents with good children. No, it gets to like a character flaw. It's not even like a character flaw. Like, what even is that? Like you're just a horrible person. Like, literally, it's so disgusting. The behavior is just rude and nasty and mean and vile, bro. Like, what's up with you? Like, you know, nah, bruh. Wake up and see them for who they are and hold them accountable, okay? Do not go back on your boundaries. And you may go through a point where it's like, you're like, oh, is my boundaries too much? Am I tripping? And this is natural for someone who was always shamed for having these boundaries in the first place, okay? But you finna get to a place, inshallah, one day where it's like, actually, I'm not tripping. I was never tripping. Shit, bro. Sorry. That's crazy. But yeah, bro. Wake up and see them for who they are. Oh shit! Still in reverse. What the fuck? Anyways, bro. Yeah, dude. This ain't it, bro. You gotta just do better, bro. Move on with your life, and they finna hate it, bro, because they can't take credit for your success. They can't take credit for your growth. No, bro. They finna hate it because it didn't. Your parents will literally mentally seed you. Like, I don't know about you, but my parents literally seeded me. Oh, like from a young age. Oh, I can't wait till you. They didn't even ask me what I wanted to do growing up. They were like, oh, I can't wait till I see you walk down that stage with that white coat on you with that diploma. Or, see, you're so brave, you're so strong. See, you're not scared of blood. You're gonna be a great doctor one day. Or they say things like this. I'm giving you so many options. See, like doctor, engineer, lawyer, like it's so many things to choose from, like so many fields, and like, you know, like sub fields like nurse, pediatrician. Or even if I said something, I remember being like, oh, like before I actually self-reflected, bro, okay, I was like, I actually kind of like pediatrician. Even with that, they had a problem. I thought I could be anything, right? You know, it's like they would say like I would say like, oh, I can't wait to be a pediatrician. I actually like pediatrician, like working with kids, like it's not too bad. Now they're bringing up, oh, it's not like, I don't know, like in their head it's always about like money, or like respect, right, in the community. Not even like respect. It's like they don't even want you to be happy doing what you do. It's like it should be acceptable in like society's eyes. If they approve, then then it's good. You feel me? It makes us look good as parents, so yeah, like then that's good. No, it was always like cardiologists, neurologists, okay, neurologists, okay. It was all these like big ologists, biologists, orologists, like optics and stuff like that, big. And I was like, I actually don't want to. It's like growing up was like, who's gonna study and take the test, you or me? Right? It's like even with what they were saying, they were still never satisfied. Narcissistic parents will still never ever be satisfied. I was like, I want to be like a pediatrician. Actually, no, they was going against that too. It's like, nah, bro. It's like they say, oh, you can do anything you want. No, they don't mean it. They don't mean it like they say they do. They don't mean it like they say they do. It's fake, bro. Like their love is fake. Their support is fake. It's only conditional on how it makes them look, on how it makes them feel, and how they actually feel in the moment. If they feel like if they feel good in the moment, then they'll treat you good. But if they're feeling trash, they're gonna if they're feeling trash, then they're gonna mess up your day, bro. If they had a hard day at work, they're gonna make you know it. And food is not an apology. Let me put that out there as well. Okay, it's like growing up, I never heard sorry from my parents, bro. They always apologize with food. Growing up, it's like it's not enough, bro. Food is not a freaking apology, bro. Like we're still going around in the same loop, talking about the same thing over and over and over again. That's not an apology. It's not an apology. It's literally not an apology. Like, actually, bro, it ain't an apology. It never will be enough, okay? Because there's no accountability being told from them. Like, from the side that needs to be told, it's nothing, bro. It's just no communication. It's just a whole bunch of just nada, bro. Like, nada. Whole bunch of nothing, bro. Nothing. Okay, anyways. One more thing. Repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Jesus is son of Mary, not son of God. Please read the Quran for truth and enlighten to me. I love you so much, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you the absolute most. XO. Bye, soldiers. And all good that came from this was from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and only the shortcomings are mine. This was his knowledge and his wisdom, not my own. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. XO. Bye.